Are you tired of fighting the same old Terraria boss fights? Well then this boss rework mod is the perfect mod for you. It completely overhauls and changes boss fights and makes them incredibly fun. Let's check it out. We are here with the Terraria Jungle Bosses rework mod. If you remember a couple of videos ago, I checked out this mod as the Golem rework mod. Very fun fight. We might check that out again later in this video just to refresh some people if they haven't seen it. But this mod has officially reworked Plantera and I am hyped. I actually really like Plantera, probably one of my favorite Terraria bosses just because, you know, it was a unique idea when it came out. Very different from most bosses in terms of not only looks, but how it moves around. So let's go ahead and check it out here. I don't want the brightness to be on just because it's gonna look weird if we're being honest. So I'll place a bunch of torches everywhere. Hopefully I don't accidentally summon in the torch god or something. I'm definitely getting close. That should be fine. Let's bring in Plantera. I'm gonna summon it just like this. Boom, we are in master mode too, so we'll be seeing the full potential. And off rip, you notice things are a little bit different. Straight away her attacks are completely different. She's not just hovering around you, and as you can see, we kind of actually got something to look at instead of it just being a big plant. There's something inside of the big plant. Plantera herself, a little bit more character there. And for people that like waifus and stuff like that, boom, perfect. Got you, Calamity fans. Here you go. Right away, we're noticing her kind of dash around a little bit. She's shooting out her little petals, and then she brings up the little lasers, and all these thorns pops up where the lasers used to be. And then she's doing a little like type of dryad. You know how that dryad has like the little shield around her? She's kind of doing that, dropping more petals from the sky. So a decent variety of attacks here. We got some homing petals. She got some dashes. We're pretty much back to where we started. A lot of variety to keep you on your toes, especially if you're playing in master mode. You obviously can see a lot more. Let's do some damage though. She has a good bit of health here in master mode. 160k. Jesus. Now I'm wondering if there's gonna be a phase 2. Oh, and look at that. Just as I said, is there a phase 2? Boom, there's a phase 2. So now we got, what's her name? Alron? Is that her name? I can't. She moving too damn fast. A-L-R-A-U-N-E. Alron? Alrani? Don't know how to pronounce it. And then we got Plantera, just the regular plant itself. Pretty sick. A little duo that pops out reminds me kind of like the original Leviathan fight from the Calamity mod. Yeah, we'll see some new attacks, kind of like a shotgun burst from Plantera, and then Alurain, whatever how you pronounce her name, was shooting out little single bolts. And then we got the hooks shooting around. We got Plantera herself shooting around. Of course, the vines themselves also are still here. And then she does a little like Gatling gun. We got poison clouds, spike balls, all kinds of attacks. This is crazy. Definitely gonna be a tough fight. I like when the little hooks reach up and grab. That's pretty sick too. And I also like when it spins around in a circle and shoots the spike balls everywhere. Because you notice we can't damage Alron. We can only damage Plantera itself. So let's just damage it. And there probably isn't any other more phases, I'm hoping. Well, I'm not hoping, but I'm assuming because, like I said, you know, 2 phases, that's a good amount for Terraria Boss. 3, that's pushing it. But maybe because it's 2 separate things, we might have to fight the other piece of Plantera. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, guitar. Is this a final attack? What is this? Or is she just playing us a little bit of music? Oh my god, look, yeah, she has her own health bar now. This is kind of sick as hell. Obviously, Plantera drops the axe, which is a dope Terraria weapon / tool. And this is a cool sort of final fight, final stand type of attack. So let us go ahead and take her out. I'm assuming we've seen everything, and there she goes. But what a sick fight, man. What a sick and enjoyable fight. I like that a lot. The mod developer of this and the mech rework mod, man, keep it up. Mess around and get to all the Terraria bosses because I really like to see the creativity from them. All right, let's look at a couple of items here. I don't know if these items are specifically out yet or if these are like work in progress items. And then we're also going to check out some of the vanilla items that were reworked. So let's start with this Cursed Totem. Summons possessed lizard statues to fight for you. Sentry. And we got a couple of different statues to choose from. So let's see it on action against these Arapaimas. Go ahead and drop this down. Oh, so it does actually move around and do a little stomp attack, kind of like a thwomp from Mario. Pretty sick. I like it. You know, you can never go wrong with sentries. Always need more sentries in Terraria. All right, next up, we got the Grasp of Grass. Is this a master mode drop or is this like, I don't know. It's got the little glowing text. As you can see, it's got a very long description. Shoot seeds in a 6-shot combo. The first 2 shots fire high damage venomous seeds in slow intervals. The next 3 shots fire low damage poison seeds in quick bursts. The final shot fires a thorn ball that can hit targets multiple times. While held, a flower fairy assists you in combat. The fairy deals summon damage. Okay, so it's a kind of like a 2-in-1 type of weapon. What's it used for ammo? Seeds and darts. Very interesting. Let's just pull out some poison darts here and let's see this baby in action. So you can see we got the little fairy with us, but let us see the gun itself. So we got the regular shots, we got the little burst, and then we got the spike balls at the end. Fairly solid. I don't know. Let's bring in King of Slime. Why not? You will be our test. And then obviously we got the fairy herself throwing out a couple attacks here and there. Cool little master mode weapon. I like it. We got this lizard key here, which gives us a little amount. What the heck? That is not what I expected. We'll go over that last. I thought that was a pet. We got Scorched Earth. Tap fire to shoot fast moving arrows. Charge up to 3 fire 3 slow moving arrows. Charge arrows chase and scorch targets. Initial hits from charge arrows explode. Tap fired arrows ignite burning targets. Got it. So we could charge it up and boom, shoot a nice little volley of arrows. I like the effects on it. A little screen shake with it too. And then we can tap and just shoot nice little single shots. And I really just like how this weapon looks. Kind of like a solar powered bow. Just the visuals look really nice. I can't really get over how good the visuals are. It's just very simple, but it looks good. And also, yeah, the arrows home a little bit, as we can see here. We got this. The Sunbracer converts rockets into miniature suns that linger for a while. And then the suns release plasma that scorch targets. Got it. Let's bring in some rockets. And let's see the weapon in action here. Can't go wrong with more rocket launchers. There really is not a lot of rocket launchers in Terraria. One of those subclasses you can't really do anything with, especially early game. Late game, you know, you can do a little bit with. There's some decent weapons, but still not that many. But I like this a lot. You know, leaves a little sun, and then the sun go ahead and spits even more like little tiny bouncing balls of sun. Now though, let's get to what we really want to see, and that's this lizard key. Puts us in a mech. Boom. I got my own mech suit. I am the golem now. Of course, we can fly around. Can we attack? I'm about to left click and see. Yo, this is sick. Do we have a right click attack? No, I think that's all. Do we have an attack while flying around? Yes, we can just do our normal attack. This is really making me want to do a mount only run. I believe this is a master mode drop though. It is a master mode drop. So that'd make mount only even harder. But imagine just installing a bunch of mods that add in crazy mounts and doing mount only. It could be a sick idea. Let's bring in the golem. And let's box, bro. Come on, let's get it. Let's run the fade. I literally am you. I don't know if they added in more attacks this golem. I haven't seen them for a minute, so it's possible that they could add in some new stuff. But this is just a crazy sight to behold. Me fighting the reworked golem in his own outfit, on his own mech, whatever you want to say. Alright, so I grabbed a handful of some of the weapons that reworked, not all of them. Start with the grenade launcher. Hold right click to enter manual detonation mode. Release right click to detonate all payloads. So that means that these won't blow up on contact? I don't know, I'm holding right click. Kind of an interesting thing. I guess adds a little bit more to the grenade launcher, to say the least. Right click to mark a target nearest to your mouse cursor. Rockets track to mark target. Got it. Boom. So pretty much like a heat-seeking missile lock on here. Cool. I like that. You can never go wrong with homing. And then we got some of the glorified weapons here, like the Claymore. Shoots a powerful orb that bounces a few times. Hold right click to charge up the orb and release after some time for a power attack. And the attack creates a massive shockwaves that bounces. Got it. Okay. Left clicking and then let it go. Ooh, okay. I like that. I always like when weapons get a little bit more attacks to use. I think the thing is supposed to say left click though, because look, I'm left clicking and I let go to shoot, but this says right click, and when I right click it only attacks once. We got the saber. Hitting enemies with the blade spawns a cloud of spores. Dude, I don't think I've ever used this weapon before. I don't think I've used this weapon before, or if I have, I don't even remember what it does originally, but obviously this mod makes it a lot better. After that we got the partisan or the partisan. Spawns leaves that hover in place anchored to the player. Every third attack lunge your partisan forward. Got it. Let's see it. The little bolt slash leaves, kind of like how the glorified armor shoots out the little leaf. Pretty cool. I like that. Adding a little bit more variety in terms of attacks to spears. Got the heat ray. Overheats after some time, increasing damage dealt and scorching targets. Upon overheating, the ray melts enemy armor. Shooting scorched targets has a chance to ignite them. Okay, this thing already is a solid weapon in my opinion. A little bit boring in vanilla Terraria, so it having, you know, a couple of new things to it make it a little bit better, and visually obviously is way better, and we are destroying the queen bee with it. We got the morning star. Look at that. Morning star does 2 little whips, and then it spins around, adds a little bit more to you know, fairly mundane weapons, you know, whips, which you don't see too much variety with. And then we got the nettle burst here. Left click to shoot thorns, right click to shoot seeds that bloom into flowers. So let's see the left click. Of course, we got the regular thorn attacks, and then we got the right click. Kind of just puts a bunch of flowers on an enemy. And then we can left click and does a little bit more. What does that do specifically? Hitting enemies that have flowers attached to them with the thorns detonate the flowers. Nearby thorns break upon detonate the flowers. Flower explosions detonate nearby flowers. So pretty much you could do like a giant chain reaction. So pretty cool. But yeah, that was the Jungle Bosses rework mod. Super enjoyable. I love the Plantera fight. I love the Golem fight. I love the Golem mech, of course. I can't wait to see what this mod developer does in the future. So shout out everyone that works on the mod. I love this mod and the mech bosses rework mod. And I just love to check out more and more what they add in the future. I'm excited to see. Still a boss I want to see reworked. The highest on my list is King Slime. Give me an interesting and fun King Slime boss fight. Yeah, thank y'all for watching. Videos should be popping up on the screen. Make sure to check them out. Also, streaming on Twitch recently, so make sure to check out the Twitch and follow. I always post on my Twitter or my YouTube community when I'm about to go live. I plan to stream some Barony soon on there, so you might want to tune in to catch that. Yeah, I'll see y'all next time.